Hanging around or you disappearing?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your host this evening, Rory McGilloway. Sit down and put your tripods down, baby. How we getting on? We got a tripod here, we got a tripod there. We got Johnny Cash, the man in black t-shirt. Yo, good to see ya. How's the crack, folks? How we getting on? Good to see you. This is Chicken Box Comedy. And I have got a present. Look, guys, they got me a present. Fuck me, Constance. All right, it's a fuck me jacket. Is that what it is? Yeah. Flipping heck! It's all about you, Constance. All about Constance. I give her a spot tonight, and all she can say is just look at her phone and be all. Ay. This is the way it goes. If you haven't been to Chicken Box Comedy before, it's just basically me going that kind of thing. What's your name, Mrs.? Emer. How you getting on, Emer?
Brilliant, how's you?
Good. Oh, you continue not tell the ship of me, and the way I'm going on, I'm ready to smoke cigarettes and look out the window. Hey! That's what I'm ready to do. For the rest of my life, what do you want to do when you grew up, Emer?
Oh, I haven't an idea still, so I don't.
You don't have a still idea, do you? You're from Donegal, Emer?
No, I'm from Armagh.
You're from Armagh! Armagh, Donegal accents, quite similar. Kind of thing. If I was to try and do an Armagh accent, Emer, what way in? There's always a door into an accent, a particular word that is emblematic of that place. And what would you say if I said a particular word in a particular way? What would it be I would speak pure Armagh?
Say hi at the end of every sentence.
Say hi at the end of every sentence. Hi, do you, Emer? Hi. That's Ballymena, Emer. They got that 20 years ago. I think you're barking up the wrong tree there. Very good. And what has you up in Derry the night, Emer?
I live up here. I love Derry.
I live up here. That wasn't very Armagh. Hi. Yeah, I love Derry. Hi. You don't do it. Oh, you've come to Derry now to be posh. Well, I've news for you, Emer. You know what I mean? And who's your friend beside you?
Darren.
Darren. Where are you from, Darren?
From here, Derry.
You're from here, Derry. And how long have you known Emer?
20 minutes.
20 minutes? Well, you are very cozy. You are very together. It's all going good. And what about you, sir? Where are you from?
I'm from here.
You're from here too? Good. And how long have you known Sean here?
Not that long.
God, you are a very friendly crowd. I think it's the Armagh essence and all that's going on. That's fantastic. Very, very good. This is Chicken Box Comedy, and it's, what date is it? It's the 20th of June. Some people are on their holidays. Some people are just back from their holidays. Darren's back from his holidays, and he brought me this wonderful outfit. And it's a gay homosexual outfit. It's to celebrate. You got it to me. Darren got it to me to celebrate 30 years since I walked into the kitchen and said to my mother, "Mommy, do you expect me to get married?" Yeah, I didn't think it was a very good coming out method either. You know, I thought it was quite bad. So 30 years. I was 6 years old at the time. No, I was 17 years old. Imagine that, Denise. Imagine that. Yeah, you have sons, don't you? What if your sons? What if your son? Would you think that was a good way to come out? Nobody. I bet you ever. Any gays in? Any gays in? Yeah, you got a gays? No. It was that corner. Just us gays in here tonight. So yeah, our coming out stories are very interesting, but that's a bad one. That's a very bad one. Yes, so we've got Emer, we've got Darren. What's your name, sir? Connor. Emer, Darren, Connor. Who has not been to Chicken Box Comedy before? Darren, you've never been before. And do you go to comedy clubs often?
Not really, no.
You don't, right? And what brought you out tonight?
I've always just wanted to come to it, to be honest.
You've heard of it before? Yeah, good. Yeah, well, we like newcomers in. Read them all the rules and everything. Read the rules. Rules, Margot? Why are you laughing at rules, Margot? Don't laugh at rules. That's a bad thing. Aye, so anybody going to any weddings or anything, or any plans for the summer? Or are you going to a wedding, Margot?
I'm going to a wedding in September.
In September? What kind of time of year is that to have a wedding? My God, flip's sake. What kind of freaks get married? Freaks get married in September. And who are these people? Is it a man and a woman, or a man, a woman and a woman?
It's a man and a woman, but they're getting married in a hotel.
In a hotel?
Yeah,
The whole thing? The whole
The
thing?
whole thing's in a hotel.
God almighty, they need to watch out for the gays, because you know who lives in hotels? Gays. Gays people have no power in their own lives, so they go to hotels to get power. Do you understand that? That's the number one rule of hotels. Also theatres. The people say, oh, gay people work in theatres and things like that because they're so creative. No, they just want power and they just want easy sex. That's what they want all the time. That's basically the full crack. Hey, what's the crack, guys? How you getting on? Good to see you. What? You were at a wedding last week, Giles? Your sister married? You were the one who was telling me. I was trying to think all week. Somebody was trying to say. Somebody was telling me a story about it, and I was saying to everybody all week. Everybody tells me about a wedding. It's a woman and a woman, and that it was you, Giles. Thank you. You reminded me of that. That's brilliant. Yeah. So I'm going to my brother's wedding this weekend. My brother's getting married. Yeah, and he is 36 years old. He's I'd run out of time, really. Why is he getting married at 36 years old? That's a bit ridiculous. And they've asked me to speak. All my memories and things of him, and they have asked me to take photographs. What do you tell you? I am fucking ripping, hey, that I was not asked to sing. I am fucking... Seriously, I would give all 80s hits. All over the rainbow, yeah. Somewhere over the rainbow, way, way, way up high. Everything in your dreams is a lullaby. Would you not want that at your wedding? Yeah. Why would you? It would be. I mean, people would pay.
You're a man, but you're only a boy.
You think you're a man, but you're only a boy.
Only for wearing that there, like.
Only for wearing that there.
You
would. If I was wearing that.
Yes.
All right, so try it without it then. So it's like somewhere over the rainbow, way up fucking high, fuck you, and your fucking bride. Like that? Yeah. No, I'm ripping, I'm fucking raging. I wasn't asked to sing. Fucking totally unbelievable, shocking, really, really fucking bad. And yeah, it's in the middle of a bog anyway in Donegal, so. That's a fucking crack there. We're hoping that the weather will be nice over the weather. What's it to be? Oh, people saying, oh, it's to be wet. People say this about the weather and stuff like that, you know. Oh, it's the weather to be like, oh, it's to be wet. And I'd be going, and what? It's to be wet. What are you going to do about it? You know, you're just going to accept it? What happened to stand up and fight? People don't ever do anything about these things. You know what I mean? It's fucking... What's your name, sir?
Callum.
Callum, with one L or two. Two L's, Callum. Oh, who gave you that name?
My ma.
My ma. What do you like your ma? Is she a good, nice person?
Oh, she's lovely.
All right, what does she do?
Finance, I think.
Finance. And where does she do the finance?
It's down the road there.
Down the road in UVF headquarters. Yeah, okay. We've got the measure of that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we know. It actually worked out, Callum, already. I don't fucking need to know anything at all. That's the way it is. Michael Stone? Why are you bringing fucking stuff like that? That's very bad.
He looks like Michael Stone.
He looks like Michael Stone, really? Where did you find? Do you know who Michael Stone is?
I know who he is.
Michael Stone. Michael Stone is. Do you know who Michael Stone is, Emer? You don't know who Michael Stone is? Do you know who Michael Stone is, Stan?
No.
You don't know who Michael Stone is? Do you know who Michael Stone is, Charlotte? You're quite sure you know who he is, right? Oh, do you hear the way she said that? It was like, I'm quite sure I know who he is. I was like, do not make any Michael Stone jokes. Jerry knows who Michael Stone is. Sean knows who Michael Stone is. Margot keeps talking like something important about Michael Stone. Well, share it with the rest of the class, Margot. You didn't know who he was? You didn't know who he was. He
Somebody at a funeral.
he shot somebody at a funeral. He didn't just shoot somebody at a funeral. He went to a funeral, an IRA funeral on live. Why are you laughing about that? Why are you laughing? What? Tell me to shut up.
I said he shot up a funeral.
Oh, he shot up a funeral. All right. He fucking shot. He grenaded. He might as well have helicopter gunship the funeral. Do you remember that, Mustafa? You remember seeing that on the TV?
And it was filmed.
And it was filmed. It was filmed. Yeah.
Did he not get stuck in double doors?
He got stuck in double doors then. He got stuck by a policewoman. He came in the day that the storming of Parliament was to be back. He came in and he went into Stormont, and they were like, "It's Stone!" And then he was stuck in the thing, and then the woman hit him and all that. And you know the best thing about it? He came to Stormont to storm Stormont with grenades, with belts, with fucking everything, and he came on the bus all the way to Stormont. He got all the way up on the bus. See that fucking Translink K there to fucking blame for everything, for everything. Aye. So does anybody have any emotional problems that they'd like me to solve? You know Michael Stone, Mustafa, do you? He used to be your patient. Was this pre-Stormont storming or post? So he was. You were the patient in the jail. You shouldn't really. You shouldn't really be saying my patients. You know, you're worse than the fucking. You're worse than the plastic surgeon woman who said to me, "Oh, I had Rolf Forrest and his wife on the fucking bed last week," you know, and then she did plastic surgery on them. Hey. Anyone have any emotional problems? No.
Well, comedians, we all do.
Comedians, we all do. Yeah. Any emotional problems, Charlotte? Many. Yeah. Name one.
I'm not consuming food right now.
You're not touching human food, not right now.
I'm not eating food right now.
Human food, you said human food. She said human food. Consuming. She's consuming. Anybody have any other mental? I mean, nobody gives a shit about fucking physical problems. Right, that's an eating disorder, is it? Aye. Oh, sorry. You should have said. You know why they're called things? You know, Mustafa, you know they're called things like that. You know, somebody comes into you and goes, "I'm not consuming food right now." Well, you shouldn't be. You're in a doctor's office. It's banned. There you go. Somebody's telling me that they have wild problems with anxiety, and I said, "What are you doing about it?" And they said, "Well, I have an app on my phone." And I fucking took the phone off them and fucked it at the wall. And I said, you may see using an app for anxiety on your phone. That's like opening up a fucking bar in White Oaks Rehab Centre. That's what that's like. A fucking thing that's causing you the anxiety in the first place. Anybody, £35 a year people are paying for anxiety apps on their phones. For God's sake, who actually wants to do that? Oh, I must go on. I'll get up in the morning. Oh, I must go on my anxiety app. Because that fucking works. Anyway, there you go. It does work, doesn't it? Yeah. So yeah. Oh, what happened, Connor? He's away, is he? Yeah. Oh, is he? Right, okay, good. Could you keep an eye on him, please, throughout the rest of the whole thing, Darren? That'd be good. Great, okay, so we were to have Pete Giffen and Kieran Franco tonight, but they're not here. So let's not get into that. But we do have a load of brilliant comedians. Anyway, so we have Constance Jordan has joined us at the last minute. And we have Ryan Ward has joined us at the last minute as well. So thank you very much for coming up and joining us at the last minute. And we also, of course, how could we do a show without some checkout? Yay! So the idea is, Darren, that I have bought these in Marks and Spencer's at a reduced price. And I will tell you what they were originally on CO4, and you will tell me what they have been reduced to. Okay, so this is some 4 mini British. I think we know why they weren't bought. Even though British is quite disguised there in a big calligraphic style, pickle top pies. And the pickle, the whole thing about a pork pie is that it's not messy to eat, and then somebody's going to go, nah, I don't want that. Marks and Spencer's, yeah. Yeah, so it was originally, 4 pickle top pies were originally £3.25p. What have they been reduced to? 175 is too cheap.
185.
185, Charlotte! Oh! See, eating disorder solves completely. I told you, Charlotte. I told you I would solve all your problems. See, you're sorted. Brilliant. Okay, taste buds, fish pie, a wee children's thing, like a wee children's fish pie. Oh, a fish pie for wee children. So we have it, and it originally was 3.75p. What has it been reduced to? 67. 267 is too cheap. 310 is too dear, Declan. 280 is too dear. £2 is £3 is too dear. 299 is too dear. 298 is too dear. 267 is a wee bit too dear.
265.
265 is a wee bit too dear. Who said? 263, Callum, there you go. Give him his fish pie, give him his fish pie. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, before I continue, I'm going to say thank you to our lovely Stephanie Parker. Thank you very much, Stephanie Parker, for a lovely card. Stephanie Parker was here last week. She was with us all through lockdown online, and she's got me a beautiful wee doggy card. Oh, look at that. And Goldenberg's Peanut Chews Original Dark as well. Hey! I hope she brought it from Philadelphia and not from fucking Candy Ripoff in wherever up the back. Anyway, okay, people, you ready for your first act? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, start clapping over here, clapping all the way around. Please welcome to the stage, Mustafa Saed.
Hey, good to see you. Yeah, it is good to see everybody. That's cool. Are we all right? Are we all still keeping okay? Kind of early, kind of not? That's fine. Look, I don't know. You guys want to see some comedy or something, I suppose. That's why you're here, I guess. I'll tell you a secret about. I mean, this is really well known to be like one of the best comedy clubs in Ireland, isn't it? Yeah. Fuck yeah. But I'm going to tell you a secret about comedy, right? The funniest people in comedy are Jewish people, black people, and the Irish. and as a brown Muslim with a British passport, I'm exactly none of those things. So you're kind of fucked today. I mean, like, I'm not even like this. They say, you know, tragedy and time equals comedy. I'm not even poor. Like, I'm a GP, and that's a side hustle. You know, like, I have, my dad was a doctor, and I had Sky TV. I got to watch pro wrestling and The Simpsons when they were good. Nobody even likes The Simpsons enough to laugh at my new. Oh, fuck you guys, that's fine. It's not even a joke. It's real life talk. That's what it is. Yeah, my mum was kind of. I always love talking about my mum. You guys probably. I don't know. She's kind of always giving me kind of advice and stuff like that. I don't think she likes being in Ireland. She keeps saying, you know, if we lived in India, even, you know, you could have 4 wives. Mum, I'm pretty sure they do that in Buncrana as well. Truth and recognition laugh there from Mark. But yeah, you know, she keeps trying to change my mind about things. She tries to convince me, you know, and she'd say stuff like, you know, Mustafa, I know a white girl can be good in the bedroom. but if you marry a Muslim girl, Allah will be happy. And I'm like, oh, let me get this straight, Mum. A white girl is good in the bedroom, all right? But if you marry a Muslim, what's it? White? Like, I don't know, there's this weird piece of like wax appears in my ear hole anytime my mum says anything that gets in the way of forbidden white pussy. The old forbidden white pussy line, Margot. It's so tantalizing. You know, my mum's getting into politics these days. Yeah, I just wonder. This is something I was thinking when I was driving down. I was sick the other day. I've been sick recently after the man flu, right? And I know, and I sort of didn't go to work, and I just watched Blue Lights. I watched the entire Blue Lights, like all of it in one day. Do people from Derry like Blue Lights?
Yes.
Oh, you do? That's so crazy. That's like a vegetarian liking KFC or something like that. It's like a Muslim liking jokes. Apparently not. Yeah, I was watching Blue Lights. That's cool. Where was I going? What was I talking about? Yeah, my mum. She does. Yeah. Do you guys like Rishi Sunak? Why not? What the fuck is wrong with you? You. So what? But why? So why is he a millionaire? What? Yeah, he was richer than the king. So what? So what? Like, I mean, my mum Rishi is a good boy. Rishi is a good boy. You know, he married a good girl. You know, he just doesn't need to be. Nigel Farage is going to be the fucking prime minister. It's going to happen. It's. Oh my God. Oh no, he's. Oh, I see it happening. He's just Donald. It's going to be like Donald Trump. Oh man, I'm telling you, in a month from now, we will have Lord Farage, King Farage. What is he going to be? Oh fuck! I know. I'm just talking too much shite. More jokes and stuff. Yeah, no, I'm very scared of Nigel. My mum doesn't like Nigel. I've been getting into jiu-jitsu. Any of you guys ever tried Brazilian jiu-jitsu?
No.
You're some nod of reckon. You do Brazilian jiu-jitsu? A little bit. Where do you train?
Can't say.
Do you train with Marty McLaughlin?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. What are you? Are you guys with Team Torres? Oh fuck, man! So you guys know all about you. You guys know much about Brazilian jiu-jitsu?
No.
Oh look, looking at it from the outside, right? It looks like a bunch of dudes, like crawling on top of each other, trying to fuck each other. That's what it looks like, doesn't it? That's what it looks like. And if you read the manual of jiu-jitsu, right? I mean, you ride a person to the ground, you mount them, and then you penetrate to the back. These guys love it. Guys, it is an excellent form of self-defense if anybody ever tries to attack you in an orgy. But no, I mean, you know, I absolutely love it. I mean, some people, right? Some people think Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, elephant in the room, some people think Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is a bit gay. All right? I'm okay with that. All right? I'm okay with being close to my male friends. Like, I'm not a homophobe. Do you know who is a homophobe? My mother. My mother is an Indian Muslim lady from North India. She is a classically trained homophobe. She saw me one time innocently mounting one of my friends, right, doing jiu-jitsu. And she was just like, "What is this gay thing you're doing right now, Mustafa?" Hey, Mum, it's not gay, it's Brazilian jiu-jitsu. It's fighting on the ground. You have to learn to fight on the ground because, you know, 90% of fights end up on the ground. You know, that's what they tell you. 90% of fights end up on the ground. So you know, and memo, 90% of fights end up on the ground. So does 90% of the fucking. I am thinking, Mum, you and Dad had sex on the ground 90% of the time. That is fucking metal. You know, there's something to this Muslim stuff. You know, and like my mum doesn't relent. You know, she doesn't I lost my father. You know, he died of a chest infection in 2017. You know, before it was cool. You're all going to hell. It's fine. So I'm only joking. There's no hell. And. But yeah, my mum would be like, she'd be like, she'd be like, why? She doesn't understand jiu-jitsu, right? She doesn't understand kind of, what it is to be good at grappling and all that kind of stuff. And she'd be like, why can you not just punch the bastard in the face? Like a real man. And I'd be like, look, Mum, you can't go around punching people in the face. You might hurt them. You have to control somebody, so that you can just, break up a fight without injuring anybody. She'd be like, you think nobody was injured when me and your father conceived you? Like, he would be so disappointed in you right now. Obviously, he's not. He's dead. So that's fine. No disappointment at all. Yeah. What else? Anyone here been bullied before?
Yes.
Yeah, all the comedians. Talent didn't come from a vacuum, I'd be like, Mum, Dad, the white kids called me a packy bastard. I think it really upset me. You're not packy bastard, you're Indian bastard! Don't worry, Mustafa. They are all going to be punished by Shaitan's hellfire. You will be rewarded by the paradise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Like, I'm 10. I'm 10 years of age, and I'm like, but Mum, all the other kids are going to hell together. Me and cousin Omar are going to be the only kids in Muslim heaven. Muslim heaven is sort of a lot like the chess club again, Mum. The only reason I even ever wanted to be a suicide bomber was to hang out with 72 other virgins. Anyone play sports here? I didn't think it. I didn't think so. Like my parents were really into me playing sports. They wanted me to play Gaelic football. They'd be like, go and play with the white children. Very diplomatic. That's what they were like. And I'd be playing like Gaelic and hurling with my neighbours Shane and Declan. I'd come home every day. I'd be like, Mum, Dad, I want to be in the Ra. They'd be like, no, son, Hezbollah. At least make provisional Hezbollah. What else? How's my time? Am I alright? 1 minute. Fuck, a 1 minute joke about something. I don't understand my parents, because they told me they left India, right, looking for a better life. They flew right past Paris. Amsterdam, London. They told me they wanted their children to be healthy and safe with strong Muslim beliefs. So they moved to Dungannon. There was a lot of racism when I was growing up in Dungannon, but back then, it was like white on white racism. That is my favourite kind. You guys called it the Troubles. In my house it was the golden years. I was like, Mummy, Daddy, what is Catholic and what is Protestant? They're like, shut up, we're on to a good thing here. I think I have to go off soon. Not in the usual Muslim way. I'm just having a crack, right? We're having a good time, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I hate the fucking Taliban and Hezbollah and all that. I hate the Taliban the most. Aren't they a bunch of dicks with their 16-page application form? Mustafa Saed, be cool. Assalamu alaikum, good night.
Thank you very much, Mustafa Saed! Do you have any jiu-jitsu songs in jiu-jitsu?
Huh?
Jiu-jitsu, are there any songs in jiu-jitsu?
We all like a bit of jiu-jitsu. That's what I know.
We got like a bit of jiu-jitsu. Is that it? Oh, God! Right. I have another one for you. So it's an Irish one. It's Ride on jiu-jitsu. Why can I never innocently mount you? Everybody, ride on jiu-jitsu. Why can to. Get it up for Mustafa Saed! Okay, people, our next act is an actor. An actor, if you believe, and you will see, your character develop before your eyes. Please welcome to the stage Adam Quigley Nixon. What is happening, ladies and gentle cunts? Yeah, so as you heard there, the name is Adam Quigley Nixon. Most of my work is through acting. Done quite a lot of pantomimes in my time. Oh no, you haven't? Who did you have? Clearly nobody here's been to a panto. Okay, well, tonight you're going to find out why they don't let me do any comedy roles. It's just my language, it's so fucking bad. Right, so the name Quigley Nixon would make me sound like I'm posh, which is far from the truth. My father was a window cleaner. And I think my theory is the reason he became window cleaner is one of the best ways to get plenty of minge. When you're on his rounds, he used to see some pretty mad sights, let's just say, climbing up them ladders, washing them windows, and all these, lonely housewives. And he thought to himself, you know what, this is an opportunity for me. I am going to become the Pat Mustard of window cleaning. But, okay, so the next person I see in there, I am going to fucking shag him. So he climbs up, and lo and behold, this mistress is lying on her bed, pussy sprawled out to the fucking window. So he, implying, come on in, put down your chamois leather. Come on in, and he does, and has the roughest, most amazing sex of his life. And that's the story on how I was conceived. So, are you aware there's an election on? Yeah, you seen that guy head bake out there, the guy with a beard? Yeah, Colin. No, well, I was getting really excited around this time. I get really pumped up. I called an election erection. And we got some amazing characters in our politics, don't we? First of all, there's Jim Allister. Who here knows who Jim Allister is? Good. So, when people in England don't like, I will talk about we'll tangle up here. Talk about our politics in the North of Ireland. One of the main characters is Jim Allister, and the best way I would describe Jim Allister is if erectile dysfunction were a person. And he gives off about the hard border in the Irish Sea, when there hasn't been a hard border in his bed since the Good Friday Agreement. There, maybe a wee semi over Brexit, but there you have it. But look, it's not that bad here. I grew up in Craigan. I grew up actually in a nice part of Craigan. I grew up in Milmore Gardens and had all the coloured houses, quite similar to the show Balmory. You know the show Balmory?
Yeah.
Little coloured houses, red house, pink house. It had the inventor, they had the policeman, they had the teacher, but in our case, they had the paramilitary, they had the drug dealer, they had the rent boy. And what have you. So it was just like Balmory then, just after the fucking watershed. But hey, who here went to St. Joe's? That's the second fucking week in a row. Well, second month, second time in a row. Nobody here went to St. Joe's. Oh shit. But anyway, it wasn't that bad. It had a wee reputation. Yes, there was bullies. Yes, we got battered. Yes, we got thrown down the bank on occasion, and that's just by the teachers. But it could have been a lot worse. In America, they have school shootings. And just imagine if there were school shootings in Derry, the IRA would fucking recruit them. I mean, Jesus, off a range like that, the amount of fucking drug dealers you get off and shit. You'd fucking hire them, pay them a monster if you have to. Manic depressive god goes and shoots up fucking half his classmates. Jeez. But hey. Yeah, frontline lands. So, when you do about traveling, in airport security, do you ever get, you ever set the wee alarm off? And you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm about to be sexually assaulted again. Because they fucking tap you down and they feel around the nuts and they feel around your hole and I think they do it on purpose. I think they see a really good strapping young man like me and he thinks, he's a very handsome devil, isn't he? Oh, I fancy myself some of that. Here, mate, you set the little thing, I'm gonna give him a wee fool. It's purely premeditated. And I'm just sitting there thinking, please don't find my brownies. Please don't find my brownies. Because they're not just any brownies. Do you know what brownies I'm talking about? Those kind of brownies. The brownies you take when you feel like spacing out for a wee bit. The brownies you take that make you think your Spider-Man poster is going to sexually assault you, but this time Mary Jane is involved, and it's getting more really fucking scary. Those kinds. Yeah, and I was dumb enough one time to have 2 of those in the one sitting, and whoa, what a night! The head was fucking spinning. Spider-Man wasn't just gonna sexually assault me; he was gonna fucking have an orgy with me with my Chucky poster and my fucking Joker poster beside me. He was gonna have a wee threesome with me. Scary fucking shit. It's nice that we have a wee celebrity looking-like audience here tonight, so. We got a boy up there, I swear to God, he is the spitting image of Alan Moore. Turn round. You know who Alan Moore is?
Oh, Sean.
Yeah, he looks like Alan Moore. He does a bit look like Alan Moore. That's all for tonight, folks. Thank you very much. Give it up for Adam Quigley Nixon! If you had to be read by a superhero, which superhero would it be?
Thor.
I'm not asking.
Well,
ask it, Darren. If you had to be read by a superhero, what superhero would it be?
Fantastic Four.
The Fantastic Four! Whoa, Connor! Whoa, that's fantastic. Fantastic? I said fantastic and he said Fantastic Four? Yes, Darren, yes.
I never give it a thought.
You did. You had them posters on your wall and you woke up in the middle of the night and you had dreams about Spider-Man and everything, didn't you? I actually quite fancied Adam's the woman whose pussy went out to the window. That was like something out of Alien, really, wasn't it? Yeah, that was quite good. What superhero would you like to be read by, Callum?
Wonder Soldier.
Wonder Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier. Wow. You need to put on your coat.
Thor.
Thor, really? Thor. Okay. Hammer. Yeah. Aye. Very good. Declan, what about you?
Declan does the ripping. The shagging. Ripping does the shagging.
Oh, right. Call please. No, immediately. Jesus, Mary Joseph. Well, you said the Fantastic Four, all of them, even the one that looks like a lump of shite. Jesus Christ. What about you, Margot? Yes, well done, Lois Lane. Superman. That's a good name. Superman. Beautiful. Okay, let's get one more wee thing. Okay, what is it? It's a plant kitchen housing no duck, and it was originally £3.80. What it's been reduced to? It's a beautiful wrap. A beautiful wrap. 185 is too dear. What? 99p is too cheap.
140.
140 is too cheap. 155 is too cheap.
329.
329 is more than I paid. More than anybody would have paid for it in the first place. No, 329. Sorry, it was 380. I know that's too dear.
165.
165 is too cheap.
What does it say on the label?
What does it say on the label? It's. You actually must think I'm brain dead. 175 is too dear.
172.
Wee bit too dear.
170.
Wee bit too cheap.
171.
171, right, well done! Yay! There's your dinner, get your dinner down, yeah. Okay, people, all the way from Dublin is our next act. Sir Club, please welcome to the stage, Dan Stevens!
Thank you. Hello. My name is Dan Stevens. I'm actually one of Dublin's biggest comedians, physically. We're quite malnourished down there. I weigh in at 100 kilos plus sugar tax. This body is what you get when you do a 50% bench press and a 50% biscuit press diet. Yeah, it's great to be doing a gig out of Dublin. I was actually doing a gig in Dublin last night, and a fellow comedian actually came up to me after the gig, and he was like, "Look, I just need to say something to you, kind of warn you a little bit." He's like, "You just need to be careful." He said, "With your look and the way that you're dressed and your hair," he's like, "You're starting to look a little bit like a racist from the deep south."
Yeah.
I was like, "How dare you even suggest that I look like I'm from County Cork?" Alright. So leave it out. Yeah, I try to exercise. I know there's no people that do sport here. I don't do sport either. I try to just stave away the depression with a bit of exercise. I tried to do interval training recently. Have you tried that? Anyone? So the idea of that is that like you go real fast and then you go slow and your heart rate goes up and down and you burn fat, you know. So I gave it a shot up in my local park near where I live in Dublin, and this is the way it went. So what I did was I sprint for 30 seconds, right? Walk for 15 seconds. Sprint for 30 seconds. Walk for 15 seconds. Sprint for 30 seconds. Walk for 6 months. Alright, no exercise fans in here, no problem. Tried a bit of yoga. Anyone ever tried yoga? I've tried it once. Yeah. Hands up if you tried yoga. Jeez, the hands aren't up very far, must not be going too well. Change instructor. I tried that as well in a local lady that does yoga in her like building. She's doing it kind of in her house, and I booked 2 lessons, one on a Monday and one on a Friday. I said, right, I'll give this a go now, you know. Went up and did a 45-minute session of yoga, and I swear it looks easy. It's so difficult, you know what I mean? And at the end of it, she's like, so what they say at the end of a yoga class is namaste. And in my head, I was thinking, fuck this, namaste at home on Friday. Retreat, fucking right. Yeah, I have a mullet. What the fuck? I have a mullet. Thanks for that reaction there. It's very impressive, I know. The old phrase about mullets. There's no the old phrase about mullets. They say it's a business at the front, party at the back. I tell you, one good gust of wind and I soon start to realise that, geez, maybe business isn't going too well anymore. I'll be looking in the mirror thinking, fucking hell, I think I could be heading into a recession here. That's rough, yeah. Fucking, I'd be taking a business loan from the back sometimes, you know what I mean? That better? Oh, it's awful. I said to my best friend as well, you know, he went out of business years ago. He's like yourself there, bald. I went to ask him a bit of advice, you know. I said, look, I'm thinking about it. I'm considering, you know, maybe getting a hair transplant. I said, what do you think? And he says to me, Dan, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It kind of looks like you got one already, and they did it back to front. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck you, man. Yeah, I do get a lot of comments about my appearance. Actually, I made the mistake of putting a YouTube video up recently of one of my jokes. And someone wrote under it, he looks like a man who never failed to start a lawnmower at the first attempt. Never again. Never again. Fucking. It was of that joke. Not my joke. It wasn't. Yeah, I didn't even know how to respond to that, you know what I mean? Then someone else said in another comment, he looks like the kind of fella who writes his phone number on bathroom walls. It's actually good that you didn't laugh at that. It means it's not true, right? Yeah. And a lot of people do look at me and they think, Jesus, you know, this fella looks like he eats vegan people. I don't eat people. And I don't actually have any issue with vegans whatsoever. No issue with vegans. And I don't want any trouble with vegans. Or as a vegan would say, I don't want any beef. And the prove it to you is like, the prove it to you is, I actually, my ex-girlfriend was a vegan, right? That proves, no issue with vegans. My ex-girlfriend was a vegan, and believe it or not, in the end, I actually converted her. She's a lesbian now. Happy Pride. Thanks very much, guys. I'll be Dan Stevens. Cheers.
Give it up for Dan Stevens. Thank you very much, Dan Stevens. Emer, are you coming back? Yeah, good. Darren, you good? Yeah, Connor, you good? Aye, well, sure, remain neutral, that's grand, we don't want to go down. Okay, so we have one more act, and then we have a break, and then we have 3 more acts, and then at the end, Darren McCay is going to get up, and he's going to tell us all the jokes that he's written during the show about all of the acts, and there are jokes. Won't that be good? Yeah! Okay, people. Start clapping all around, start clapping all around. All the way from Oma Town, it's Charlotte T!
Thank you, Rory. Hello there. How's it going? I have a lawnmower looked at. I'm the first redneck from Dublin I ever met. Weirdly attractive, but anyway. And also, but Mustafa's a traitor and left. I want to say I had heard of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, right? And a few weeks ago, only last week, I was considering, I already boxed, so I was considering trying kickboxing or something else. And I matched a place that does MMA and kickboxing and stuff. And they said, we've got kickboxing on a Monday night and we've got BJJ on a Tuesday night. And I thought, oh, I didn't want to make myself to look stupid, so I had to go and Google it because I was thinking, fucking hell, what is this? I was thinking like some kind of like Brazilian butt lift or something, but that wasn't the case. It was just people whacking the shit out of each other. Anyway, I've tried to be a bit more spiritual lately, so I'm coming in my 30s, got fuck all else to lose. So I decided, I've been thinking a lot about my life, and if biblical things were to happen today, like the reaction that would get, right? So the main one being, if I was to tell my mother, an angel came to me last night and told me I'm going to have the Son of God, her response would be to sit me down at the table and interrogation style, be like, who did you ride that you're ashamed of, Charlotte? That would be the reaction. Who is it? Why don't you want to tell me? What did they do? So it got me thinking about if we wrote the commandments now, what way would they sound? So not go through the whole of them and bore the fuck of these all, but just to start a few, right? So the obvious ones, trying to keep with today, right? Thou shalt not assume one's gender, right? The good obvious one, right? Thou shalt not, Roy, this might be for you when you're in Marks and Spencer's, right? Roy, thou shalt not forget to scan an item in self-checkout. Right? Thou shalt not covet thy friend's situationship, or thou shalt get thy bollocks knocked in. Thou shalt not spend your cost of living payment, ladies, on lip fillers. There's fucking far too many people in Oma doing that at the moment. Thou shalt love thy neighbour, but thou shalt not match with them on Tinder, ride them once, and then never speak to them again. And I promise you, I didn't do that. It's not awkward. So, as I said, I'm in my 30s, late 30s, unsadly, the wrong side of the 30s. And as is very obvious, because I now feel it's okay to come out in public after 9 o'clock and wear leisure wear. And I don't care because they kind of sculpt your legs, but on the way up the road I was very proud of them, and I burnt a hole in them with a cigarette on the way up the road. So that's just a fucking testament to my life, really. But they sculpt your legs. The problem is you have to have them up really, really fucking far, which they're not right now, to have that effect. And that kind of leaves you with a problem because then you're entering camel toe territory. And unfortunately, my camel has very big feet. So it's not an easy one to hide, right? And speaking of camel toes, right? I've decided now, in the spirit of not giving a fuck, that unless I know for sure that I'm gonna get the D, then I'm just not doing the work down there. Just not manicuring the garden. No one's coming to visit, right? So I said no vegan, no waxing, no anything else. Ladies, has anyone done Vic down there? Right? I did it, and then I tried to counteract the burn by using deep freeze, and I had the opposite effect. And all I could say is Hades resided in my knickers for about 3 days. It was fire and brimstone down there, so it was, girls. Fucking, and from now on, there's no point in peeling the spuds if you're not going to mash potatoes. Just fucking stay out. If you're not willing to roast them, then just stay the fuck out of my pants. Anyway, anyone here smoked the wacky backy apart from the obvious ones? Your man at the back there just went, oh fuck. She's looking at me. I wasn't looking at you, but I'm looking at you now. What's the crack? What I usually do, right? And being from Oman, from Tyrone, right? Well, you definitely are in the corner because you look like you're lying in a hammock. You're straight up Jamaica in here, like, forgotten where you are. But my drug dealer, shit you not, right? The farmer, right? By the way, for people who've heard the story, this is the extended director's cut. So my drug dealer was a farmer, right? And the first time I rung him, didn't get him, rung me back, 1 o'clock in the morning, right? So I didn't get you there, hey. Was lambing, right? Fair enough. I was up. Well, that's grand. Friday night. I have a council estate, by the way, right? Just remember that for later. So he says, what was it you're looking anyway? Was it the sativa or the indica that you're after? He goes, for if you get a 50 of the indica, he says, I'll throw in a free bag of turf. Oh, fuck, that's a good deal. I'll argue that. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, that's grand. And I thought, for fuck it, be grand. Never really thought this through. Because he landed at the fucking house at 1 o'clock in the morning in what can only be described as an industrial sized Massey Ferguson that took up the whole fucking width of our street. And the height of my actual house, right? So it's 1 o'clock in the morning, all the fucking neighbours are twitching the curtains and oh fuck. This does not look good, like I'm fucked here, right? But anyway, the neighbours haven't had this much excitement since the travellers were fucking beating each other with machetes. So I'll give them something to look at here anyway, right? I went out like an apparition at 1 o'clock in the morning, kind of like going, what the fuck? And then forgot about the turf. So he jumps out, right? And I thought, oh, it's been saved now because I remembered the turf. So he jumps out, goes to the link box, gets the turf out. I think this is great, that's okay. All the neighbours think now, well, you know, he has a farmer, he's busy, he's lambing, he's out late at night. So, you know, he has to come at this time because this is the time that suits him. Never crossed my mind that all my neighbours know that I have no fire. So, you know, shit. I'll just let you take that call. I can't remember what else I was supposed to say. So I'll run and don't even know if I'm gone. It might be safer to leave it there. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll do me. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Charlotte T, everybody! Thank you very much, Charlotte T. A beautiful book could be read about, what do you call the place where you live in Oman?
Centenary.
Centenary Park, beautiful. And do you know why it was named Centenary Park? Centenary of the what? The centenary of the Christian Brothers coming to Oman! Hey, that's true, yeah, that's true. Aye, Jesus, yeah. Yeah, not Jesus, the Christian Brothers. Okay, give it up for everyone who saw the first half of today's show. We have Mustafa Saed, Adam Quigley Nixon, Dan Stevens, and Charlotte T. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
It can't come
I know.
Welcome back to Chicken Box Comedy! Excuse me for eating, I'm eating Stephanie's peanut chews.
Yay!
They're very good. Have you got them before, Margot?
No, I haven't actually.
What are you yaying about then, for God's sake?
Because they're Stephanie's. That's
Oh, right, okay, right, sorry.
Dear
Sorry, Stephanie. Dear Jesus, you. Dear Jesus, yourself. They make you do that there. Good stuff. How you getting on, Emer?
Oh, brilliant.
What are you laughing at? Just asking somebody how they are. Fucking giving me Centenary Park fucking vibes. Jesus Christ. Just because I said that. Just as I said true facts about it being Christian Brothers. You seem to think I was terrible as well, Sean. Have they named it after the Christian Brothers coming to Oma?
I don't see any point in it.
Well, they give me an education. That's what they done.
And it shows.
And
And it shows.
And it shows. This is what I've done with the Christian Brothers education. Edmund Ignatius Rice, a story of compassion. Yes, a story of compassion. And I went to Wexford. He was from Wexford. I've seen him and his grave and everything, and I prayed and everything. Aye, just because you like Catholic stuff doesn't mean you're a paedophile. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean you're a paedophile. If you like it, it's zero. Doesn't mean you're a paedophile. If you say you like flowers, doesn't mean you're a paedophile. If you like children, you don't have to say I'm not a paedophile. Just cause you say you like your school uniform.
You should sing at the wedding.
I should sing it at the wedding. Oh, this is a wedding. I will tell you the story. I will tell you one of the stories I'm going to say about my brother.
Yeah.
So I was 6 and my brother was 3. He was born in 1983 and I was born in 1977. And he was the third boy to come along in 6 years. That's the way they done it in them days. No one.
Still weird.
Still weird, is it? Aye.
Still weird.
So we went to my dad and my brother and me all went to hospital to see my mommy when in 1986 when my last brother was born, and my ma worked in the hospital, and we knew, all the people in the hospital knew us. This is rehearsal for the weekend, so sorry, this is very bad. We'd met the nurse, and the nurse met my dad and Fergal and my brother, and the nurse bent down to Fergal and said, "Are you here to see the new baby?" And Fergal said, "I'm the baby!" So there you go. That was my jumping off point to talk about Fergal and his and the way he was very committed to things. After that, so he was totally against this baby. The priest came to the house 2 weeks later to see the baby, the new baby that was born in 1986. And the priest, Fergal, opened the door, and the priest said, "How's the new baby?" And Fergal said, "He bulks." That was his estimation of the baby, and the whole way things were. Yeah, I've run out quite badly of reduced price things, so we're in a bad way here, people. We're in a bad way.
I thought you did it a little up front. I thought you like Rich to.
I thought I did, yeah. I thought I did. I kind of had to. Fuck, what's that? A what? Auction my shirt. The good present that Darren and Denise got me from Alicante. That they from Primark in Alicante. From Primark. From the Primark in Alicante. What way should it be worn? Do you think it should be worn? I think it looks like Billy Joel if you wear it like that there.
Who's he?
Who's Billy Joel?
Billy Joel. Cow shite.
I'm a paedophile now, am I? Margot. Jesus Christ. Why? Who calls it Billy Joel?
You do.
What's wrong with?
he's a
Never in a million years crossed my mind that he was a country singer.
Joe L.
So any singer, they're turned into a country singer immediately. So it's, I know, I get it now. So it's Michael Jackson. So definitely a country singer. Paul Casey, definitely. So Whack, she's definitely, pure country. Hugo fucking loves her. What other fucking singers? Kate Bush. She's a fucking country singer. Who? Kate Bushell. Kate Bushell. I add L to the end. Michael Jackson L. Who? Celine Dion L. Celine Dion L. Well, I tell you, my heart will go on. It'll go on for you. You go. It'll go on. It'll go on. It'll go on. I lie in the bed and my pussy extends out the window. It'll go on and it'll go on and it'll go on. My pussy's so big and it's so fucking red and it loves you all the time. I will tell you, don't you make fun of me and my pussy, or I will I'll give you, or you'll be took and hung in Balahi. Yeah, there you go. Didn't even flinch. I mentioned Balahi and he never even looked up. He never even looked up from his phone. How you getting on, Mo? Good. You want a peanut chew? Oh, what's wrong? Oh, Jesus Christ. I am definitely a paedophile now because I'm offering sweets. Do you want a wee sweet? Do you want a wee sweet? You want a wee sweet? They're American sweets. You want a wee American sweet? A woman brought them from America. And a wee peanut chew. There you go, a wee peanut chew. I love to see a child eating a peanut chew. Excuse me, why are you not eating it? I don't want to see her. If I want to see you eating it, I don't want to see her. Get that back. Give it back, and that's his sweet. That's his sweet. Give it back to him. See? Absolute disgrace. Anyway, very, very bad. Aye, Darren, how you getting on? Do you want a peanut chew? You're already chawing away at something. You don't need it. You don't need it. Chawing away. Chawing away at his jaw? What are you trying to say? He's on fucking your drugs? Your turf fucking drugs? What was the fucking drugs that he gave you? What was the name of them? I've never heard of drugs like that. There, what's the kind of drugs? Some sativa. What is that?
There's different strains of
Alcohol weed. Oh, give me back the fucking lumps of turf that I had in 1997. Jesus, they were great. They just mellowed you out and you sat watching or something's going on like a fucker. Anyway, up the rat. Anyway, yeah, there you go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your first act of the half of the show? That is the second one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, clap, please. Welcome to the stage, Declan McGilloway.
Right, just before I start here, right, if I get too energetic, stop me. So I want to keep me benefits. So, if there's anybody from the DLN here tonight, this is a prize giving. And I'm the winner tonight. So chill the fuck out. Here, have you ever wondered what's stronger than family? The dashboard that killed Paul Walker? But that only just happened. Oh. So, no, I'm not sorry. He's laughed at it, so we're all fucking going to hell together. The thing is, with me, I have cerebral palsy, right? And I love messing with kids. Not in that way. Not in that way. Because kids normally come up to me and point and be, oh, mommy, what's wrong with him? And you really want to turn around to the kid and be, oh, here, do you really want to know how I got like this? Didn't he make vegetables? And you walk on. Do we all remember the TV show The Undateables?
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually applied to be on The Undateables. And they fucking rejected me. Because I wasn't special enough for them. What the fuck do you want from me, then? The thing is, I do a lot of gigs over in England and stuff, and I love going for airport security because airport security just pat me down and go to my waist and chew me on. So if you ever need a drug run done, I'm your man for it. Because alright. The thing about being this way as well, like I love being out with other disabled people in public because people always come up to me and be like, oh, wasn't that beautiful? Two disabled men out talking to each other. Like, what the fuck do you want us to do, like? We're all part of that club called McSpastics and Co. It's a disabled man making fun of himself, so if you don't laugh, you're going to hell for it. So, fucking laugh. It's a comedy night, like it's not fucking... I'm not up here trying to recruit you. Thanks, Ryan. I absolutely hate being disabled, right? Because people normally come up to me and say things like, oh, you're not disabled. What happened to you? It's kind of like, mate, there's so many things wrong with me. Like, it's not the fact that you're narrow-minded or like just no lack of education, but it's fucking like, I hate explaining to people what's wrong with me, like, because they look at me, it's my disability's not visible on me, so it's kind of like, oh, you must be just faking it. That's what we're all doing. Like, we're all faking it for that money we get off the government. Fucking the money, cars, and fucking everything. So if you want a new BM, I'm your man for it because I can get it for you. The thing is, I'm going to tell you a story here about last year. Last year, I was over in Edinburgh Fringe doing my first show at Edinburgh Fringe. Fucking panto crowd. The thing is, some guy with Down syndrome came up and asked me for my autograph. Thinking it was Jack Black. Do I actually look like Jack Black? You can interact with me, it's not the fucking telly. Come on. I not a wee bit, thanks. But it's kind of like the thing about Jack Black too. I was down at Tenacious D there a couple of weeks ago, waiting to get served at the bar, and some guy came up to me and started blushing beside me, thinking I was Jack Black. Why the fuck would Jack Black be out in the common area? We all fucking. I'm pretty sure he's backstage snorting coke off a hooker's back. I don't know what I'm saying up here, but the thing is, I absolutely can't stand taximan in Derry because a taximan in Derry actually gave me medical advice one day on how to get rid of the disability. And he said to me about going and getting electroshock therapy done. They try and get rid of what's wrong with me. It's kind of like, oh, it might work, man, it might work. Why the fuck would it work? Like, I got out of the car and started laughing at him. And he looked at me like I was a fucking dick. Gonna share a wee bit of... I'm gonna share a wee bit of sign language for you here, so... There's that and that, which is fuck you and fuck Lottie.
You.
Give it up for Declan McGilloway! I was at the airport recently, Declan, and all the disabled people were getting in to a toilet, different toilet, and they didn't have to show a pass or anything. There was a different disabled toilet. It was like a communal disabled toilet. It was quite good, I thought. But I was wondering how they got in. I wonder if it was maybe with a chip on their shoulder, you know.
More hair than you were. Sorry.
That's alright.
You actually look like Big Gay Alf in South Park.
I do, don't I? Yeah. Good stuff. What way does the Big Gay Al go on? I'm super. Does is Big Gay Al, is he politically correct or is he sort of a wee bit?
Scoutmaster.
He's a what?
Scoutmaster.
Oh, he's a scoutmaster, of course. I knew that. Like, I mean, he's a gay character in South Park, for God's sake.
I'll Google him.
Google him and get me a picture, because I don't know how to do that myself. I'm very old. I'm Generation X. Okay, are you ready for your next act? Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage. Is it you? No? It's, who is it? Oh, it's Ryan Ward! Hey!
I see your ostentatious t-shirt and I raise you.
Oh, what's going on?
Your skin's coming off!
Fucking out, you're not out gay me. I literally had like an hour's notice and I'm not a comedian that just like has a set. So the book's being used tonight. Did that guy Callum leave?
Callum!
Yeah, he did.
Fuck, I had a joke about him. Well, I said anyway, or is it? It's like, Callum, to your mum's in finance. She's 6'5", trust fund, blue eyes. Ah, he gets it. Happy days. Emer!
Yeah.
My sister-in-law is from Derry News. Is that near you?
No.
When you were saying about the word, what I noticed about her, it's the word another. People from Armagh don't say that. They go, nah.
Yeah. That's true.
I didn't say it was funny, I'm just saying it's true. But it's not just another, it's anything. Like she goes out with my bra. She goes to visit my ma, you know. It's weird. What is that?
Couldn't tell you, I'm not from Derry News, I'm from Armagh City.
Oh, well, fuck me. So it's old jokes, new jokes, and it's all a bit on the fly. So we'll see how we go. So I'm from Oma. And there's fuck all going on in Oma, really. But Oma Pride's on this weekend, and Janet Devlin's playing at it. People remember Janet Devlin? She was on the X Factor.
Yeah.
She sung that. You can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that's all. Every song she just sung it like that. What the fuck did she do when it was Meatloaf Week? Like a bat out of hell. But I was actually looking up her. She's got 43 million views for her audition tape. And she's like always ranked in these worldwide best auditions, third, second worldwide. Like our YouTube views get like, I think she's got 340 million YouTube views. And she's playing Bogan's Bar in Oma next week. And Kelly Rowland really dropped the ball on that one. So Wimbledon's coming up. And I just came across that footage of Serena Williams talking about women in men's sports. And she was saying that if she played like the world 450th... No, what the fuck was it? Hang on. What was that thing Serena Williams said about men and women's tennis being different? Anyone? Huh?
No, the 700 best man or something.
What was it? She would get beat by...
Yeah, she said that.
Aye, she's the world women's #1, and she said she would get beat by the men's 500th lower, and the inner progressive in me was like, Serena, shut the fuck up. But But then in the progressive was also like, Ryan, that's a black woman, you shut the fuck up. So I was looking through like all the female tennis players, and there's like I was looking at all the nationalities. So there's like a few Americans, but it's all like Ukraine, Slovenia, Slovakia, Czech Republic, Russia, Ukraine. Like there's no fucking Irish women tennis players. But there is one version of tennis that Irish women are the fucking best at, and it's not table tennis, it's not wheelchair tennis, and it's not even badminton, or as I call it, gay tennis. God forbid we'd hold a racket. No, it's a little game I call compliment tennis. And you mightn't have heard of it because I just made it up. But it's basically when you give an Irish woman a compliment, they just bash it right back. It's so true. Like, so I have a wee friend, she's going through a bit of a hard time, like for the last fucking 10 years. Anyway. It's getting especially hard at the minute. Her child thinks he's transgender, so that's the whole fucking thing. So I was trying to cheer her up anyway. I thought I'm going to give her some compliments, and oh my god, she is chronic. So I went, and I think the reason why Irish women are the best, not only do they back the compliment, they throw in a little insult to themselves after it. So I was like, God, your hair's lovely. No, it's not. It's like a fucking bird's nest. I'm like, okay, God, your outfit's lovely. No, it's not. Like a fucking tramp dragged through the hedge backwards. Jesus, mother of God. I like your bag. This piece of shit, well, you fucking bought it. Jesus Christ. So I thought, right, maybe it's superficial things, hair, clothes, all that shit. I was like, right, I'll fucking give her a real compliment. So her wee lad was having his birthday party. She's a single mother, and she had like 10 kids and her parents over, and she baked a cake, and she had a whole fucking house going all by herself. And I went up and I was going to give her a real fucking compliment. I says, like, you're doing this as a single mother, you've done all this yourself, your wee lad is having such a good day, like, you've accomplished so much, I'm so proud of you and everything you're doing, like, doing this on your own. Boo! The fucking Wayne hates me. I don't even think I should have fucking ever had Waynes. I should have had me tube tied when I was fucking 15. Fucking game, set, and match. Sorry, Charlotte, I know you told me not to tell that story. So anyway, sports, and that leads into fitness. Yeah, I'm currently about 3 stone overweight at the minute, and most of it's like breakup weight. I know, stealing me. But so yeah, I'm going to like a six months into breakup, but like it was my choice, but it still hurts. But I know it was the right thing. Like I know people say like opposites attract, but we were just like totally opposites in everything. Like he was always in the house, and I like being out and about. Like he was like a texter, and I'm always on the phone. He identifies as a pan-gender, bisexual, polyamorous unicorn, and I have a fucking life, so that wasn't gonna work. But he did a total bait and switch on me too. Like, see when you know what a bait and switch is? No? It's like when you're going out with someone and they show you their best self, and then once you kind of start knowing them better, the real them comes out. So when we were going out, it was sweet, and then it seems as though like as soon as I moved in with him, his mental health just started going down, and I just can't work that one out. But I did my best. Like my friends gave me advice, so I was like constantly trying to do things to make them feel better. I was pointing out people that were more successful. I was pointing out people that were better looking. I mean, like, what more can I do? But that's what my friends were telling me to do. You know, my single friends, my single female friends in their 30s. And if there's one thing I know about single females in their 30s, is they like nothing more than to see people in happy relationships.
True fucking fact.
So yeah, fitness. So did anyone watch that show Dancing with the Devil on Netflix? Or Dancing for the Devil, about the TikTok cult? No one? Oh, fuck. Okay.
What is it?
Educated.
Okay, so it's this show. It's about this guy, right? He owns like, I'll not tell you this, right? This guy, and he reached out to a load of people that dance on TikTok. Do people follow the dancers on TikTok? Did you see it? Why do people dance like that now? Remember when people used to dance with their feet? Like now it's all. They never move their feet. But anyway, so there's a wee doll, and she apparently got brought into this cult, and it follows her and her family, and they're all talking about what a horrible thing it is that she's in this cult. But it's so weird because this girl seems to be living her best fucking life. Doesn't she?
Her family's so weird.
Aye. She's like living in some fucking mansion. It's a church, but it's like a mansion. She's like TikTok famous. She's gorgeous. Her fucking husband is the most beautiful black man. And then her family's at home sitting in the dark. We don't know why she doesn't want to come back to us. I don't want to fucking come back to you. Isn't it? But we're meant to think that the family's right and she's wrong. And she's like 28. She's not 18. Like, fuck, sign me up for a cult if that's what a cult will do for you. He was fucking gorgeous, like. I'm gonna leave it at that, folks. This was completely out of whim, but thanks very much.
Give it up for Ryan Ward, everybody! Fantastic. Mo, you had a reason why you didn't hear Mo. Ryan, you didn't hear Mo. Mo said she knows why they dance like that on TikTok. Why they dance like that on TikTok, Mo?
No, I said they dance like they're in sync.
Like that said they're in sync. Were they, you are my fire. Was that them? Oh, yeah. I was Backstreet Boys. What was in sync then?
Bye, bye, bye.
I wish Backstreet Boys had more influence than NSYNC. That would have been great. Also, very good about the compliments. Every time you bat back a compliment, you are saying, "What the fuck would you know?" Hey, there you go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you ready for your next act? Come on, Ryan! Where are you going? Oh, you want out that way? Alright, no, they don't serve you at that end of the bar. So you destroyed Constance's fucking entrance as well? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Constance Jordan!
Of the Ra. Yes, that has a special meeting since last Thursday. Right. That's for Stephanie. That's right, she's over there. Because you is watching, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yes, I'm like your man there, that I'm a last minute replacement. I'm not going to be hurt by that at all. So, it's been nearly 8 months since I had a stroke. And look at me using my arm. I do this, up that, and now it's like doing this, because, you know, I'm always trying to keep my arm moving. I think I joined the Hitler's Youth or something, because I'm always doing this and I kind of forget. And I probably shouldn't do that in public. Now, what I realize is that when you have a stroke in Derry speak, which where is Derek? Means higher DLA. So they say, it's like everybody keeps going, oh, you're gonna get the higher pep, you're gonna get the higher pep. I'm like, no, I'm not. So, I call my daughter. Now, okay, a little backstory. I've been really exhausted a lot since the stroke, and I've been watching That Chapter on YouTube. No, a guy named Mike, and he does murder stories. My husband's boss is actually on it, one of them. And all these things are over. A lot of them are insurance, life insurance money. Parents, killing kids, or kids killing their parents, spouses, all of that stuff. And then, so when I had this stroke, I have £50,000 life insurance for my daughter, and she goes, "Do you have power of attorney?" Like, really? Really? Dr. You're asking me now? Power of attorney? Now that I'm watching this, I'm like, shit. So then my girls, I have granddaughters, I have 3 granddaughters, and they're like, maybe you're gonna die? No, we're gonna be great. Now they're in Florida, let me just say that, they're in Florida. So my daughter flew over and brought cards from them that they made. 6, 7, and 12 at the time. Now the 6 and 7-year-old, of course, is like, please don't die, we'll be sad. And then they drew pictures. Now there's a picture of me. I don't know if it was a bed or a coffin. So then I'm like, is this a get well card or a mask card? I'm like, really? No. Everybody wants to know. Well, oh God, so many people. I get interviewed, which Denise, she started, I was on the Mark Patterson show, and she started laughing, because everybody wants to know, what were you doing when you had the stroke? How did you know you're having the stroke? You know too, right? And so, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, let's just say I was having some rigorous adult activity. Took a break, about, that's what I get for trying anal for the first time. All right, Julie gave me that, just so you know. That was our friend Julie that gave me that. It made me laugh. And so when I got to the hospital, the doctor, what were you doing? And I'm like, nothing. I was doing nothing. What are you supposed to say? No. Now, let me see, what I had a stroke, so, you know, I have some notes. So I belong to the PrEP group, which is from the heart stroke and whatever. It's a weekly thing. And they, you know, sometimes we can talk about things, but it's just working out and what to expect, blah, blah, blah. And one of the guys there, he goes, what I can't handle about the stroke is I'm so emotional. I have so many emotions. And I'm like, tell me about it. I'm crying at commercials. I'm crying at Leanne's show because I'm so happy for her. Yeah, her own show. I didn't give a shit about you, Darren. And it just made me realize I really, since the stroke, I miss being dead inside. I miss it so much. I hate crying all the time. I'll probably cry later. One of the other things I noticed with a stroke, there's so many things when you go through a stroke that you're getting to know your body again. And one of the things I realized is that I had no gag reflex. And then, oh wait, I got time. So then, a friend of mine that I met recently, and she had a stroke like 20 years ago, and she had said, yeah, I had no gag reflex either. I said, how did you know? And she was the same way you did. I said, eating oysters? Yeah, that was it. That's what I was doing. That's how I found out. What the fuck? I tried writing on my hand. I can't read that. Because I lost my right side. I had to learn how to walk again. My right arm didn't move. I was sitting on it. I had to consciously go, come on, come with me. What the fuck was I writing here? Oh my God. And now I can't even read on paper. Oh, I already did that one. All right, that's fine. Okay. It was funny that I was going to talk, Adam already left, but he made me think of when I was at the airport, first time leaving the U.S. I'm sorry. Segway. I had a stroke. That's my segue. And I was telling you, I actually did this because I'm thinking, all right, I never left the States. I'm in Heathrow. I'm 26. And they catch it down. And I went, go on, do it again. They did not find that humorous at all. And then with, was it you that talked about, the working out? Yeah, so going, get your heart rate up, get it back down, get your heart rate up, get it back down. And I'm like, yeah, I call that a stroke. Waiting to happen. Because I was actually, my heart is like, no, don't go there. So now, my boyfriend likes to make the claim, he literally blew my mind. And that's why I joined the Raw. Yay!
Thank you very much, Constance Jordan! Okay, we come to that time of the night where our hard job or easy job tonight, Darren. Darren got me it's all the way back from Alicante, the Primark in Alicante. And his reward now is, what time did you get up this morning, Darren? But 7 a.m. 7, no, I can't take time. But he's here tonight to tell all the jokes about that he's just written in the past hour. Please welcome Darren McCay.
Hi, it's good to be back. I know. It's I'm sitting here writing all these jokes like I normally do and I just got about halfway through and my arse is really, really sore from sitting all day and travelling. I was in Alicante this morning and so the last half I wasn't paying attention. No, honestly, it's one of those things. I'm not really that. We've no audience. I know. There's 3 people in the corner. Jerry, we know Jerry, and these are all comedians, and I've 3 audience and 2 people over here. I'm not even that arse myself. Just to start off, Mustafa was all about a British passport. He has a British passport. So I was at the airport and I got an existential crisis at the airport today coming home. Because I came up to the airport. Now, I was travelling with Denise. And she's an Irish passport and her daughter has an Irish passport. But I got a British one for speed. So we were coming up to the airport and they went, British or Irish? And I was like, oh fuck. Because he had to go one way or the other way, you know. And he goes, British? No, I'm Irish, but I'm British. And the boy was looking at me as if I had 2 hands on me. He's all, no, British, Irish. I was like, yeah, but, they're going that way. Can I not, we're all going to the same place, you know what I mean? And they end up by just my head exploding. What else? My phone's about today too. I know how it feels. Politics. Mustafa was still all about politics as well. Sinn Féin came to the door the night, and I hadn't got the front door key because I was just back from a holiday, and I didn't know where I put it. I had it. And so I couldn't open the front door to them. They were canvassing. So I opened the letterbox again. I thought, hello? And they were all, hello, we're just canvassing for Sinn Féin. I can't even talk now, yeah. We're just canvassing for Sinn Féin. And I said, well, I can't open the door and talk to you. And he says, here's a wee pamphlet. And I went, well, just chuck it through. And he was, I had all my materials, all Mustafa's stuff. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Now, I think he only took up Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu because he thought it was, no Brazilian, he thought it was something to do with forbidden white pussy. Adam, it's more airport security as well. Adam was on about airport security. My dad loved it. Now, my dad loved going through airport security because he was about 20% metal. He was the original Bionic Man. Honest to God, he had more titanium on him than fucking my car. And he used to go through airport security and set off the alarm, and he'd always turn around and look really surprised. And they were all, go through again, they go through, he goes, no, I took my belt off. No, I have no idea. Every fucking time. And Adam was on about, he's Spider-Man writing Spider-Man or something. I would have changed the homecoming trilogy. No Way Homosexual. This is where I lost interest, right? Damn, great set, but weight and baldness. I know where you're coming from. I decided to do something about my weight. I bought bigger clothes. Charlotte. Yeah, I love that thing about the Ten Commandments. Now, oh, by the way, about the riding Spider-Man thing, Charlotte was all, oh, I forgot to, say I was riding the Flash all my life. Anyway. It's better if she had
That
said
was
it.
funny when I said it.
Fuck off. So that was great, that Ten Commandments, but I started to write down Dairy Commandments, but then I lost interest in that too. So I remembered during lockdown, whenever you all had to stand like 2 meters apart, in the supermarket. No, you had a queue to get into the supermarket, and I remember this should be a commandment because people used to stick their trolley right up. No, you're supposed to be 2 meters apart. Or their basket would hit you in the arse. And you move forward and they hit you in the arse again, And I thought that should be a commandment. Thou shalt not COVID your neighbour's ass. And you were on about landscaping. I went out with her and she wouldn't give me a blowjob because unless I shaved down there, I told her she's sucking the wrong end. Rory was on about Billy Joel. That's caused the whole fucking... We had no internet back in the day. We didn't know what he was supposed to be called. Billy Joel. It was like he was related to Superman. Declan, is he still here? Alright. Declan, now honestly, Declan, I swear to God, this is true. I'm not taking the piss. I didn't know what cerebral palsy was earlier on. I don't want to take a piss or anything, but I knew somebody with Bell's palsy when I was younger. And it's very similar to what Constance had. No, you're afraid of your face. Around here. But it's not a stroke. So I thought cerebral palsy was the same thing, only you were smarter. But I met Declan, that's not true. Right, sorry, I have nothing. TikTok, the only thing I've got about TikTok is I thought TikTok was an app for people, a dating app for people my age. And Constance, no gag reflex. It's not great for a comedian, to be honest. And that's me, I'm fucked. Right? Good night, thank you!
Thank you very much, Darren McCay! And thank you for coming out tonight, Sequence Comedy! Thank you, Connor, thank you, Emer, thank you, Darren, thank you, Jerry! Thank you, Margot, thank you, them people, and thank you, Denise. Give it up for everyone you saw this evening! Mustafa Saed! Adam Quigley Nixon! Dan Stevens!